What's up, ladies and gents of YouTube? Welcome to Monday Night in the Pit. For all my new subscribers from either Destiny Tracker or Planet Destiny. See, I could go back and restart this, but I'm not going to. For all the new subscribers, this is the longest running series on my channel. I ask you all a question and then feature your responses from the comment section here on the video. It's one of the coolest parts about YouTube is the fact that there's this interaction between the video creator and their audience. So, last time I asked you if you're active, and if so, what do you do? Do you think staying active helps your gaming? Basically asking if you work out, if you do sports, if you do A, B, or C. Now, I want to preface this real quick by saying a lot of you overwhelmingly are active, and it's cool to see that you do sports and you do a lot of cool stuff. But thank you to those who were honest and also said, you know what? I'm not active right now, and then gave a reason. I'm not going to sit on the high horse of like, you need to be working out all the time. There's this culture that develops on YouTube, and especially like with people who work out, it's almost this workout shaming to those who don't currently work out. When I was in school, man, I got so ridiculously overloaded with things to do when I was at university that literally there were periods of time where I didn't have time, man. It was either don't finish your homework or do, it was not something I could physically do. And I know there's times in life where you can't do that. So I'm not going to take the stance of if you're not working out, then feel ashamed by this video. No, don't. Thank you for being honest and sharing that with us. Everybody, I don't know if I can explain it any better than that. So let's get into it. Calvin Fields writes, I play football. Soccer, brah. Nice. I knew what you meant. Footballin. Running Ninja. To stay active, I play baseball and football. Right on. Good to hear. Radiator Gamer. Was your intro always like that? Because I have never really paid attention to it, and it's really cool. Thanks, Radiator. Yeah, that intro is about 3 years old, man. Still digging it. One of my friends made the song that's in there, though. His name's Iono. Grew up with him. He's a great producer and lets me use his music here on the channel. Josh High. I remain active by walking quickly to the kitchen a few times a day. Nice. I try to do the same as well. Crazy ass dude, man, I almost said crazy. Nice vid, BBK. I used to be very active until I started working. I used to do karate and jog every other day, though. That's good, man. Hopefully you can find time in the schedule to work it in. If not, no worries. We work out our brains. Pekka Reaper COC. I'm really active. I play American football, basketball, baseball, etc. I have never been not active. Have a great day, BBK. That's good to hear. And sounds like you're very diverse. Got a lot of stuff going there. Hagstrom's Halo. In high school, I played varsity soccer and tennis, but now that I'm in college, I only still regularly play tennis. I also swim 12 miles a week just so I don't get fat. Can't wait till summer so I can get out of this dang pool and into a lake. Dude, that's sick. Man, that's a long way to swim, too. Do you do races? Yeah, very cool. The Digster 1-3. I don't know if I'm amazed or not at all surprised by the variety of games mentioned in this week's Monday Night in the Pit. He's referring to last week's topic, which was asking people what their favorite first-person shooter was. For keeping active, I play table tennis, and I walk most places that I go due to not owning a car and not wanting to pay for the bus. My favorite sport is absolutely snowboarding. Oh, it's sick. But due to moving back to the UK, I've missed out this season. Hoping to go to the Alps next year, though, with family and friends. Should be fun. Dude, let me know how that is. European, Swiss Alp shredding is supposed to be amazing. Johannes Koppold? I'm not as active as I used to be since I moved to a city because of college, and riding my bike in the city is not even remotely as much fun as riding in the open wild. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, though. Dude, I 100% do. Where I went to school had mountains, and it had them close to it, but where I grew up, I was able to ride bikes everywhere, a lot of trail and stuff. But when I went to school, it was a way bigger city, and most of the trails were shut down except for 1 or 2 days of the week. And even when they weren't shut down, it's just a different dynamic in a city, man. So I fully get you. But I would make mini games up. I knew every single little jump, gap, or any stupid small thing you could do on the concrete and sidewalks, every route possible, because it was just riding every day. Boken Gaming. Lacrosse is my main sport that I put the most time into. I also run cross country, play soccer, and long distance and track. And thanks for those biking and snowboarding clips. Reese's Pieces. Nice, Boken. You sound like an endurance athlete for sure, dude. Keep that up. You can go to the Olympics for that stuff. Lord Quiche. I do CrossFit 5 days a week. It's really intense and effective at getting you fit through functional body movement. So I know about CrossFit, good sir. Absolutely no doubt in my mind it's great for gaming. I'm 42 and my mental agility has clearly increased through refinding fitness and gaming. Also, I never feel guilty about sitting in front of the Xbox for hours on end because I work out so hard. Well, that's for sure, Lord Quiche. Thank you for sharing. And I've got a few friends who are way into CrossFit, and one of them, he wasn't active at all like in high school or college, but then when he moved to Manhattan, he got into CrossFit. Man, it's become a whole lifestyle for him. Everybody I know who does CrossFit, it's like becomes a lifestyle. It's supposed to be like, there's different like opinions. I know some people poo-poo it and say it can be dangerous depending on your gym or how they teach you, but I'm all for it, man. Like I think it's something I might want to look into in the future if I wasn't riding bikes or whatnot, because seriously, everybody who does it, like, it becomes their culture, it becomes this thing, and it really does change. Like, this kid's ripped now, so he's very fit, I guess. So, rare fungus. One of my professors at the turn of the year got one of our classes to do the 100-day challenge. Every day for the first 100 days of the year, you would strive for a goal you've been wanting to do. And in my case, I've been hopping on my bike for 15 to 20 minutes a day and doing wheelies, harder and more strenuous than it seems. I'm up to 28 pedals while my front wheel is off the ground. Nice, fungus. Dude, you're going to be manualing down streets before you know it. That's a cool deal. If I could stick to a 100-day challenge, I would. I've stuck to one of my New Year's resolutions. I'm not drinking coffee this year, and I drink it maybe like once every blue moon, but not daily. I switched to tea. Jake Barcelona. Put lots of time into lacrosse and dabble into parkour and skateboarding. That's sick. Also, the GoPro vids are cool. Keep them coming. Thanks, Jake. You should send us some parkour stuff. That'd be cool. Halo Girl. Softball and basketball keep me pretty busy. Not only do I play them, but I train for them as well. I used to be able to play golf, but now I suck, lol. You know, golf, I hear, is supposed to be something that's like, you have to do it every day. Otherwise, you totally lose your chops. It's something that, like, it's a really hard sport. But that's cool. Thank you for sharing. Doom Knight 117. CrossFit, all the weightlifting and hiking with the occasional ruck march. Doom, I didn't know you did cross. We got to talk about that sometime. D Jack, I play soccer. It is my favorite sport right now, and I play it at school during recess and on a team, and going to play on a team at school soon. Nice, dude. Keep it up. Sports can be a really good way to get involved, like especially in high school. I raced bikes all 3 years there, and although our team wasn't through the school, everybody went to the school. It was like a 10-person team. I met so many good friends and then had so many good years because of that. I'm really grateful that I got to do that. Logan Grimner, my job keeps me pretty active, mostly lifting heavy objects, 8x8x8 wooden beams, 50-pound bags of concrete, carrying 1-inch 4x8 plywood boards, and planning other people's backyards, factoring costs and materials. Thank you, BBK, for such a great series, and have a nice week. Yo, thank you for the compliments, and would you, be willing to do my yard? No, just kidding, man. Seriously, you've probably got a ripped upper body. Do you like having a job that, like, keeps you active, keeps you outside? I think I kind of would like that. What I do now, I'm at a computer desk all day. No, I don't do YouTube, by the way. Everybody thinks, no, I don't do this. It's a job. You sure? Yes, I'm sure. Brad Kirby. I'm a pianist, which really works my hands. I guess this would help with reaction time or button pressing, and if it does, I don't know by how much. It totally does, Brad Kirby. Musicians, pretty much every musician I knew growing up ended up playing games, and it's hand-eye coordination, it's practice. There's a lot of things that carry over. Unbuttered Toast 3. I enjoy basketball, wrestling, football, and just anything that get competitive. I also lift during the week and try my best to eat healthy. Yo, good for you. Yeah, we really haven't talked about diet here that much. You see the guy jump off the screen, sorry. We haven't talked about diet here really at all on Monday Night in the Pit, but that might be something good to talk about, actually. Not now. I don't want to totally ditch like this week's topic for that, so I think that's where we're going to call it here so I don't make this go too terribly long. For everybody else who comments, I go in the order I receive these comments. Sometimes YouTube drops a comment, like sometimes I receive a notification for it, but it doesn't show up elsewhere. But please, I'm sorry if I didn't get to your comments, guys. Just know, in the past, I've done really, 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 really long Monday Night in the Pits, and I always get viewer drop-off, and people tend to enjoy the show less. So just go as quick as you can. I'll put it in here, and I'm not intentionally trying to hurt feelings or pick something else or whatever. So I want to talk this week kind of about Facebook. Has Facebook died? Okay, like for me, I used to be like more active on social media in high school and college, but near the end of college and like now that I'm out working, I don't use the thing. I don't update it with pictures. I don't do the tagging. I don't really participate. I haven't even put a cover photo on my profile, okay? I am that snooty hipster who's like, man, I don't need a Facebook. Yet I still use it to communicate with friends. I still get on every once in a while. I pretty much check it. If you checked probably once a day, you like scroll through the feed, see what's going on. Do you think Facebook is kind of dying? I think it's a weird topic too, because like, man, Facebook has changed so much stuff. I've moved on just because of YouTube. I love Twitter. I feel like I have better conversations with people on Twitter. I feel like I can interact better with people on Twitter. I use Instagram now. I don't use Snapchat. I guess I need somebody to explain to me like how Snapchat, like what its function is, other than like, I don't know, sending inappropriate things to girls, because that's frankly all I can think that people would use it for. It seems like whenever you Google it, that's whatever comes up. It's like, boy sends picture of naked hamster to his girlfriend on Snapchat, receives federal fine and 6 years in jail. That would be a very weird universe that we lived in, as I missed my jump. But as more and more people get on Facebook, you know, grandparents, family, friends, like basically every adult I know is pretty much on Facebook now. I just don't want to have to, like, I'm friends with them because you don't want to, like, certain adult friends, because you don't want to be, like, rude and be like, no, you're not going to be on my friends list. It's not like I'm out there posting a bunch of party pictures of Dragoon, but at the same time, Facebook totally loses its charm if it's like everybody's on there. It becomes like this, it's not LinkedIn, it's not your business profile, but seriously, anybody can, like, snoop on you. I've got all my privacy settings, like, fully locked off except for my friends, so is Facebook kind of dying? Do you guys use Facebook? Do you like Facebook? Where are you at now? Like, do you use other social medias? For me, I don't really use Facebook except to sort of like check up on a few people and communicate with some IRL people who don't understand Twitter. But for the most part, I just communicate on Twitter and Skype with people. Instagram, I think, is a good way to do it, because it's like with Twitter and Instagram, I'm making my information made available to like everybody. Like the stuff I post there, I realize everybody's going to see it. But with Facebook, it's like people post so much dirty laundry and stupid political junk and videos. And it's kind of a mess, man. I don't know. I think that's actually going to be a good topic, because you all probably interact with, I bet you every single one of you knows what Facebook is. You probably almost all have a Facebook or have had a Facebook at some time. So it's obviously influential. It's been a big deal. So anyway, thank you guys for listening. I hope you have a great rest of this week. I will see you later. My new mix is out. I'll leave a link to it in the description. 2 hours of some awesome dance music. And yeah, I think that should be about it. I'm going to have a Battlefield Hardline review coming pretty soon, as well as a Dark Souls 2 Prophet of the First something or whatever the re-release is called. I can't remember. So anyway, love you guys. Have a great week. Thank you. See ya. But I'm not going to pre-order the hashtag SaveMCC First Movement until B. Dobbin's latest video, in which he clarified the message is simple. Do not pre-order Halo 5. He's not saying don't get it. I'm going to get Halo 5, but I'm not going to pre-order